Morning. Morning for me. Hi everyone, it's ALICIA PLOSZ, MRS.CURVE. I am the reigning international curvy queen. Welcome to Body Confidence, where we learn to embrace thy beautiful selves, whatever that looks like. Happy Wednesday. I'm so excited to be here. I love Wednesdays. Wednesday is now my new favorite day because I get to see all your beautiful faces and hang out with somebody new every Wednesday. I get to make a new friend every single Wednesday, and that I think is my favorite thing. Okay, so I don't have all the answers. On my journey towards self-love and body confidence, I have learned a couple of things, and I have been put in the path of some amazing people who have immensely helped me put tools in my mental and emotional toolbox to help me level up and be more confident in who I am. And I feel like I would like to share these with you, tips and tricks, every week, and have guests on here to make everyone feel more confident in your body and in who you are. Hence Body Confidence with me, MRS.CURVE. And so I want to have guests on here that will help you feel more confident and mentally and emotionally healthy and more accepting in who you are. So if you feel that you have something to share or know someone that you think would have something very intriguing or very inspiring to share, please comment and share that person or yourself, or private message me on @ALICIA PLOSZ, ALICIA because we want to hear your story and we want you to share a little bit about you with us, because everybody has something to share. And I feel that if you share your tools, then it's going to help someone else to be more confident. And that is a power that only you can give. And so I today have a beautiful guest that is going to be joining us shortly. And she is coming all the way from Colorado. So I am from Canada, in case you did not know that. And the very amazing thing with technology is we get to connect every day from somewhere else. And that is my favorite thing. So last week we had Dolores from Spain, and the week before we had Greta from Lithuania. And that is amazing that we can connect from beautiful, confident people all over the world that get to share a little bit about themselves. And so I would love it if you could share where you're from, and so we can get to know you and know where you're coming from. For me right now, it's morning time. It is 10 a.m. Mountain Time for me. And so some of you, it is evening. You're sharing your morning coffee with me. Good morning, coffee. Or you're having dinner and maybe you're having wine and it's evening time for you and you're just winding down for your day. So today, my beautiful guest is going to be STAPHANIE CARLSON. So Stephanie, I'm going to give you a little intro to her because she is a beautiful person that I actually have not got the chance to meet in person yet. One day. But Stephanie is the owner of the brand STAPHANIE CARLSON Designs. She is a champion of body positivity and size inclusive clothing, specializing in resort wear. Celebrating the woman's body is her passion. Originally from Germany, but now based in northern Colorado, USA. She's a female business owner, entrepreneur, and female champion designer who has shown her stuff at New York Fashion Week. Her mission is to be a choice for women to feel like the best version of themselves every day. So I'm going to give Stephanie just a little bit of time to connect and come back on. So I highly recommend that you guys go check out her site on social media. So Stephanie, if you want to just hop off and hop back on and connect when you have a minute, totally take your time. Hi everybody. Oh, like South Africa is joining us today, Michigan, Denver. Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. I love this. This is my favorite. It's so cool. I don't know. I think this is neat how during, like, especially this time in our lives where we are all from all of COVID and where we're all in different states of being, that we can all just connect and be here together. Thank you for joining in and spending your time with me.
Hi.
There you are, beautiful.
Yes. How are you?
Good. How are you? So we are on the same time zone, right?
Yeah, we're on the same time.
Yeah, we're on the same time. How are you?
Wonderful. Yeah.
Nice to see your face.
Yeah, you as well. It's a shame we have to do it this way and not in person.
I know, that's okay though. One day we will meet in person.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we actually connected through Tia, who I met Tia through Mrs. Globe, and you've worked with Tia before.
Yeah, so I actually designed a couple of dresses. She has a prom dress nonprofit where she provides prom dresses for underprivileged teens and the whole prom experience. And so she had a couple of fundraisers, and I designed some prom dresses that went down the runway and then were auctioned off for her. And
that's amazing.
Like upcycling and using donated old, ripped, stained, whatever prom dresses, and then we upcycled them and turned them into beautiful dresses that were auctioned off. That's how I met her.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's so cool. It's like, I love how everyone has like a little story how you connect, right? Like, right?
It's so
she's like,
beautiful.
She's like, I think you would like this girl. You should go check out her social media. And I was like, so I was checked it out, and I was like, yes, I like this girl. And then we chatted on the phone, and so then I said to Tia on our conversation, I'm like, thank you for the referral. She's awesome, and I'm really excited to interview her.
Thank you. Yeah, no, this is great. I'm so glad she connected us.
I know, it's great. So yeah, it's still morning for me, so I'm still on my coffee.
Yep.
So you are a designer and a creator of your own business, yes. And you're representing women from size 10 to 24, right? So it is a plus size clothing line.
It is.
But on the runway, your models are size 12 to 18, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in the fashion industry, it is representing usually like plus size is like, technically it's size 8 to size 24, but the average size woman in North America is size 8 to 16 in North America.
Yes.
But that in fashion, that's considered plus size, but in real life, that's just the average woman walking around at Walmart.
Right.
In North America, right?
Yeah.
Every culture and every country is different in size-wise in the average brand.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I have a couple questions for you. This is exciting for me. Okay. So what is the message and feeling that you personally want to convey through your clothes?
So the message that I want to convey through that really is that, you know, for me, it's, as a curvy woman myself, there's a constant battle that I've played with myself of, this morning I can't find anything decent to wear. I don't feel good in anything. It doesn't fit me right. And so what I want to be is an option for women to be able to walk out the door every day and just feel like the best version of themselves every day. Mm-hmm. You know, and the way I've done my sizing is not with numbers. It's actually with positive associated words.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because I don't feel like, one of the things I really struggle with this industry is that everything's defined by a number. And I don't feel like we should be boxed in by just a number. It should be more inclusive than that. We are more than that as women. We're not defined by one particular thing. And I find that number is also very, very detrimental to mental health, because
I agree.
Yeah, every brand varies. So in one brand you can be a size 20, and the next brand you're a size 12, and there's no consistency. There's no market or industry standard there. And so my thought was, personally as a brand, I want to do it as something that's a size inclusive and positive wording versus a number. Mm-hmm. And that just, you know, it's all around just being able to feel good every day with the clothes that you put on.
That's really interesting. I know I work with women in my job, in my real life, and I find that right now during, like, there's a little joke that's going around right now is a lot of people are saying COVID-19, it's the COVID-19, everyone's gaining that 19 pounds during COVID. Right. And they're having a hard time mentally struggling with gaining weight and or feeling not so confident in who they are right now, emotionally, physically. And I find a lot of not just women, but a lot of people, when their mental health is not strong, you tend to feed your emotions.
Absolutely. Okay. In many ways.
Right, exactly. So then I help at my friend's store sometimes, and we do like let me dress you appointments. And so I was helping a girl rebrand for, I guess, a photo shoot that she was doing. Yeah. And so we were finding clothing that would represent her brand, and I was helping her try on clothes and jeans, for example. So she was a size 10, 12, and not every size 10, 12 is a size 10, 12. And so we probably tried on 20 pairs of size 10, 12s, but they all fit completely different styles, different everything. And it was not positive for her mental health during this transition, right?
No.
And it was very frustrating, right?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Body type, body shape, body size, right? And I was joking. I was like, I'm just going to cut the tags out of all of these pants and just throw pants at you and not tell you what size you're trying on. And then you're just going to try them on, and I'm just going to tell you which one looks good. And then she laughed. Like, I'm not even kidding. Because sometimes it's, even if it would have been a size 16, if it looked good, who cares what size you're wearing?
Right.
If you look good, who cares? If you feel good, who cares? Exactly. Right? And I feel like sometimes that's the thing, because I know personally I have like this one jumper, like a pantsuit, called, and it's a size 7. I have never been a size 7 in my whole life. I feel like it was a misprint, and I wear it and I'm like, oh, it's a size 7. It's not, I'm not a size 7.
Right.
But it fits me, and I wear it.
I mean, that's a perfect illustration. The jeans example is such a perfect illustration of just how detrimental that thing can be with the numbers, right? And just how much it can be like, oh my God, I'm done. I don't even want to do this anymore. Give me sweats again or whatever. But I don't feel like women should have to fight that battle. We've got enough things we're dealing with and take on. Can we eliminate that one? And that's really what I want to do.
Well, exactly. So my next question for you is, why is being size inclusive so important? So important to you?
It's a really good question. So, I mean, it started out as a personal battle, right? Out of design school, I was one of the first and only people to ever have created a plus size collection in the history of the Art Institute. And that was quite shocking to me, but also at the same time, kind of not surprising. And so, you know, it started out as kind of a mission of, if I have these struggles, I cannot imagine that I'm the only one that struggles to find pants that don't gape in the back, or that, you know, will fit around my hips and my waist and my ass all at once and not be too big or too small in one area. Shirts that don't, because of my breast size, come all the way up to my belly button, that are actually long enough. You know, these small little details.
Right.
And I knew that if that was something I struggled with, I couldn't be the only one. And so, and then the representation within the industry for anything above a size 12 is either hidden away in the back within department stores, or just simply not there. I mean, you walk into an H&M, and if you're above a size 12, you can't fit into anything.
Or they just get bigger this way, like tent-wise. They don't actually accent your curves.
And so
they just get like, you look like you're wearing a circus tent now. You're like, okay, but I actually have shape under here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a completely different way of designing. It's a completely different way of approaching the garment, because you're not just sizing up from something that can be just square and straight, right? And there's nothing, you know, this is not to say that I'm saying anything bad about smaller sizes. It's about the fact that there is just about every option available to anybody under a size 12, but above that there's not. And so being a part of that representation of something that is needed for women of all sizes, you know, I could go all sizes, but I'm going to focus on the curvier girls because they don't have the same options that smaller women do.
Right. And especially in resort wear. Especially in resort. We specialize in resort wear. So especially in resort wear.
Especially in resort wear, yes. And so that's kind of been my passion. It's what I started out in, and built a name for myself within resort wear. We've branched out into ready to wear over the last like 2 years, but it's really where my heart is. And there's such a lack of it within the industry and available for curvy women. And yeah, I love designing it. I love the fabrics, the colors, everything about it.
And so where do you get your inspiration from? Like, where do you pull your creativity from?
A lot of different things. I would say top 3 things that come to mind for me is, first of all, the women in my life. Talking with them, understanding the problems that they have with clothing that they wear, that they buy, trying to fix those problems is a big inspiration for me. I get a lot of inspiration from fabric. I just geek out about it. And, playing with different fabrics and seeing how that, how it can drape and how it can lay, and will it hide this part that you want hidden, but accentuate this other part. And, it's not going to show all my cellulite. It's going to drape nicely over. So those kinds of things are something I really pay attention to, and get inspiration from. And then a lot of nature, the ocean, the mountains. I mean, I live in the Rocky Mountains, got just the most beautiful country up here. And it never ceases to amaze me. And anywhere I go, all over Europe, I'm originally from Germany, so I have tons of family and friends over there. And every time I go over there, there's so much inspiration.
Do you find, like, because you said you do have European connections, do you find that the plus size industry is different in Europe as it is in North America?
Yeah, I haven't, to be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure. Within the stores, there's more specialized stores that cater directly to the curvier women, and a couple more brands that don't actually exist here in the U.S. But there's definitely more of a focus around structure and quality for plus size women in Europe than there is in America that I've personally found. Brands like Mango, brands like Ulla Popkin, I think is her name. There's some European brands that you can buy from here online, but they really focus on, Marina Rinaldi is another one. They focus on structure and quality and really luxurious fabrics. And that's not something I've been able to really find here in the same way that I have there.
I know every country is different. Like, even for me, like, I used to be more plus size than I am now, but when I used to shop, like, I go to the States, I would do a lot more shopping in the States than I would here.
Right.
Walmart or Chanel, or you guys had, like, the Forever 21. They would have a plus size section where the Forever 21 here didn't, and we could get a lot more, like, Maurice, and the stores that we never had here, and I could just get a lot more.
You can, right? And that's part of that's I think a big difference too, is America's very fast fashion in so many ways. So Maurice's, Forever 21, Zara, these places, they're H&M, that's all considered fast fashion. So it's mass produced, it's overseas, it's knocking a collection out every week. It's, it's a big part of the industry, and frankly a very detrimental one. And so Europe has that as well,
right?
But you're able to find more specialized things much easier than you are here.
Oh, okay. I see Lisa saying that she has Italian clothing. That's interesting. I've never been to Italy, so I don't know. Yeah.
Marina Rinaldi is an Italian designer for plus size women. Ashley Graham's their spokesperson.
Right.
Yeah, and I oh my God, I love her stuff. It's amazing. But yeah, Italian clothing's great. And, Mango, Violeta by Mango is a Spanish brand from Spain.
Okay.
And they're great. I have like 4 dresses from them that I just adore.
Right. And then once you find a brand that like personally that you love, you're gonna love it, right? And then you just gotta find your brand. And that's why, like, for you as a designer, once you embrace that shape, or you can find, like, when you can design for that person that dress, you know what I mean? They're gonna come back to you. They're gonna once you created that piece for them, or that bathing suit for them, they're gonna come back, right? Because when you have that piece that makes you feel right,
you just feel amazing. You feel like you could live in it or wear it all the time, and it's just
like putting on your superhero cape, right?
Yes, exactly.
Right. Because if when you look good, you feel good, and that's like confidence, right? Like I put on, even when I'm just at home, if I get up and I get ready, I accomplish way more because I feel good. And so when I walk out the door and if I feel like I look good, my day is that much better. Right.
And if I can be an option to make women feel just what you described, if I can be an option to help with that feeling right there, that is what I ultimately want out of this.
Right. And I like to dress for me. I don't dress for other people.
Nope.
Because I don't like it's nice. It's nice to be noticed. It is. I'm not going to lie. It's nice to be noticed. But if I feel like I'm going to get noticed, then I feel better. Right? Because it's got to be how you personally feel, right? If you feel good. And if I feel like, if you're having a good hair day, you just feel like,
everything in life is better.
It is true, right? So by having like that piece of clothing that fits well, that is like, you know how you have that outfit? Like, oh, I'm going to dinner, I'm going to wear those shoes. Those are my shoes.
I've got them.
I'm going to wear that outfit. And so if you need to, doesn't matter what your size is, you need to have clothing that makes you feel confident.
It does, yeah.
And for your body, and dress for your body. And when you are plus size or full figured and you do not have the options available to you, it's stressful.
It's so stressful, and it's so it's just defeating, right? Like you just feel like, does my body size not count? Do I not deserve this same feeling? You know, and there's so much judgment and detrimental talk around your body size when it comes to fashion. And it's like, and the judgment around that of you are basically not deserving of this because you are a certain size, regardless of any mitigating factors, right? I know girls that are a size 20 that run 10 miles a day, that eat gluten, dairy, sugar-free, that don't drink alcohol, that don't smoke, that don't do anything else.
Right.
They're still just simply a size 20. So for me, I want to remove that, like, that stigma around it. And let's talk about everybody being deserving of this kind of clothing, and that everybody also has a story and a reason for why they are the way they are. And it's nobody else's business to judge that, but that doesn't mean they're not deserving of.
Well, why should you have to settle? Exactly. I guess I'll wear this. Meh. No, I'd be like, I'm going to wear this because I want to wear this.
It makes me feel good. And if, you know, and that's truly the thing I think too, is like, when you feel good, you look that much better.
Right, and I want to look at the closet and get excited. I want to be like this morning I was like, I'm going to wear some yellow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm wearing
I don't want
to chiffon, and you know.
I don't want to be like, I guess I'm going to wear black again. Right. Because it matches everything. Because it hides everything. Because meh. Once upon a time, that's what I did, because plus size clothes are expensive. And if I have to choose, I'm going to buy black. Because it's $60 more than the regular size, and that's how it is.
Yeah.
So everything is black.
We've all gone through that phase, yeah.
Yeah.
I know I have.
Yeah, it's true.
And plus size clothing there is a different aspect to how it's made too. Like you have to think about, you know, for a bigger body, there's going to be more stress put on the seams. It's a simple fact of it. And so that I want to make sure that quality is put forth in every garment I send out, because I don't want that to be something that falls apart, or that, you know, the fabric. What's that?
becomes see-through. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll have those happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you know, for me, it's about choosing those really quality fabrics and, you know, the reinforcement of the seams in a way that's still smooth and hidden, or an added bra top on the inside with straps placed specifically to cover your bra straps so that you have all of that extra lift.
Mm-hmm.
And you're still not just a uniboob. You just have a nice sweetheart neckline and it's fun, but you're not falling out. And so there's those little aspects that I try to think of what do women want?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Okay. I love talking to you. It was so fun.
Yes.
So I would love it if you could share all of your social media so everyone can follow you and check out your designs, and go look at your, do you have like the website? Where can they find you?
Do you want me to comment on that or just tell you?
Yeah, you can say it, but also I want you to comment after, but you can verbally say it too.
Yeah. So my Instagram is Stephanie Carlson Designs. My website is the same. It's stephaniecarlsondesigns.com with an S at the end. Design. And same with my Facebook is just Stephanie Carlson. So all of those are public.
User friendly.
On all of them. Yeah.
Excellent. That's great. I appreciate your time, and I love chatting with you. And I'm excited to eventually one day get to know you in person. And it was great. Thank you
so much for having me.
No, you're welcome. So you can for sure follow me at Alicia PLOSZ, ALICIA or Z, depending on what country you're from. Check me out at Alicia check me out at Miss.Curve and here on Mrs.GLOBE. And also have a great day. Enjoy your day. You are beautiful. And I am happy that you spent your Wednesday with me. Have a great day, and thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, everybody. Talk to you soon.